Hi, this is Kimberly Inez Mays from Foolishly Creative. My team and I help coaches, professional speakers, authors, influencers, and digital thought leaders elevate their online presence so that they can attract their ideal client. In this video, I'm going to culminate two videos that I've made about landing pages and welcoming new subscribers, and I'm going to put it all together in this video so that you know how it's done. So definitely stick around, and if you find this valuable, please like and share this video. Okay, now let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about your landing page. Your landing page is a page that directs the user to do one thing and one thing only. Sign up, register, purchase, whatever that is, it's going to be a form, and it's usually a form and a button. So there should be no links, there should be nothing that distracts them from performing that action. All of the content on your page and all of the imagery on your page leads the visitor to take that action. So you want a big compelling headline at the top, you want graphics that support that action, and you want all the information at the top of the page as soon as the page loads. Remember, most of your visitors will be looking at your page on a mobile device, so it's essential that your landing page loads fast. Also, it needs to convert. So your copy really needs to speak to the solution, and it needs to convey that you understand the problem that your opt-in, that your freebie, your offer, or your product is trying to solve. And then once you have your landing page created, you're going to want to create your thank you page. Your thank you page is what your visitor sees after they completed the action. So if you have a freebie, an opt-in, or a download, usually your thank you page will confirm that they've taken that action and will tell them their next steps. Please don't neglect your thank you page. It is super important that you tell them the next steps and get them excited about engaging in your business. So if they've downloaded something for free, tell them where to get it. Tell them to join your Facebook group, tell them where they can see other resources from you, and tell them what they can expect next. Also, if you have a thank you page for a webinar or an event, you want to include instructions on how to access the event, whether it's a Zoom link or a physical event with directions. You just want to make sure that your opt-in or that your visitor is as prepared as possible. And if they've opted in or registered for a paid product or service such as group coaching or a program, you want to tell them what's next. Where can they find their materials? Where can they find their videos and their trainings? What time are their calls? So all of this should be on a confirmation page so that they feel secure and happy about the decision that they have just made. Okay, so let's talk about your email service provider. Your email service provider is the company that sends emails on behalf of your business. So the email service provider that I use and that I recommend to many of my clients is Keap Pro. Keap Pro really helps you to merge landing pages and that email sequence that I'm going to take you through so that it's all in one. It's an all-in-one tool so that you can build campaigns to do just about anything. So it's vitally important that you have an email service provider to send emails on behalf of your business, because these systems have the technology to send commercial emails legally, quickly, and effectively on behalf of your business. So throughout the duration of this video, I am going to take you through how we can set up landing pages and welcome series with Keap Pro. So let's get into it. As with any marketing campaign, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you have a goal for that campaign. So I have a process by which I identify the goals for my campaign using Keap Pro. So when I set up an automation in Keap Pro, or even if I just write it out, I say, What is the goal of this campaign? What am I trying to get people to do with these emails? I'm not just sending emails and SMS and text messages to people so that they can just receive it and do nothing. So the goal of your campaign can be to get strategy calls, to get people into a challenge, into a course, into a training, or into a community. So whatever that goal looks like for you, you definitely want to make sure that you are tracking how well people are taking action towards that goal. If you've never automated anything before, it can be a little daunting setting this up. So I'm going to walk you through what your first email is going to look like, and I'm going to walk you through what this series is going to look like after somebody subscribes from your landing page. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start the demo. Right now, you're looking at Keap Pro, which is what I use to automate my marketing and sales. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at an automation that I've built out so that we can welcome new subscribers. So on the left, we have our automations, and now we're going to click in and look at a simple lead magnet welcome. In another video, I had already covered landing pages, so you definitely want to check that out. But we're going to really deep dive and take a look at the lead magnet welcome series. So I am going to double click on the email sequence, and we're going to go one by one throughout the email sequence. So I want to tell you that this follows the progression that I've already spoken about. We want to confirm their opt-in. We want to follow up. We want to add value. We want to add more value, and we want to make an offer. So everything that I have already talked about, I've laid out here. So let's set up a welcome and congrats email. In Keap Pro, there are a lot of templates that you can use. So let's just pick one, or let's make our own. So I like this one. Let's choose this template. And we're going to just say welcome. Of course, we're not going to fill out all the content, but later I'm going to take you through my own welcome emails. So we're going to say welcome, and then we're going to enter a subject that says welcome. And we're going to take it out of draft mode. We can send ourselves a test message, but for right now, let's pretend like this is a welcome that somebody has received after downloading an ebook. Then we want to wait rather 24 hours between delivery of the first email and the second email. And in the second email, we want to follow up and say, hey, how is everything going? Is everything going okay? And we also want to tell a story about our business. So what I like to do is I always like to copy from things I've already created. So you can copy, make a duplicate of the email that we had just put together with the welcome. And then let's just call this one checking in. Checking in. And of course, we can razzle dazzle this later, but this is just a quick example. So now we have our checking in email. We want to set that to production ready. And then now we want to wait 24 to 48 hours again. I like to space mine out 2 days apart after this so that the person doesn't feel overwhelmed by all the email that they're getting. And now I want to add value. So if I double click into this, I can share YouTube videos. I can share links to resources that I have. I can share podcast episodes that I've been featured in. And this is all about helping the person. So if they need more than what they've downloaded from me, they can get it from my additional resources. I know a lot of coaches have done these things, so feel free to share things that you've done. Then on the next module, we're going to wait another 48 hours so that they don't get all their emails all at once. Then on the fourth email, we want to add more value. So were you featured somewhere? Do you have a podcast, book, or resource that can help them? and you want to share social proof here. So if you have testimonials, if you have partnerships, if you've been featured on someone's stage, this is huge. So definitely share it. Wait another 48 hours, or you can actually space these out 3 days apart if you like. And then in that last email, you want to make your offer. And like I said before, your offer can be anything that you feel is the next step for your subscriber. Okay, I'm back now to test out the automation we've just built. So I just went ahead and published it. So right now we have no one in the campaign so far, but that's about to change. So if you remember, here is the landing page we've built. I am going to use a temporary throwaway email address that I am signed up for from Temp Email. Just don't mind the ads, but you know, that is a way to test without cluttering up your inbox. So I have just signed up for the free meal plans, and now I got the thank you page. Remember, I put an image placeholder on the thank you page, so you definitely want to build out your thank you page to be something nice. So let's check out our reporting. We're going to do a refresh, and we are going to see who is in our sequence. So now we have a unique contact of 1, and I actually submitted this twice because I was testing it once before recording, but you can now see if I click in that I have signed up for this lead magnet welcome campaign, and you can see the throwaway email address that I'm using for testing purposes. You'll be able to see it in this contact. So right now you can see within Keap Pro all of the contacts that history. You can see what they received, and you can see what automations they're in. So right now I have received a couple of emails. I've received checking in, and I've received the welcome because I submitted this before again. So I am in the Demo 2 Sample Lead Magnet Welcome campaign. And now let me go ahead and now let me go ahead and check that inbox. So I've received this email, which is email number 2, and then I did get the welcome and thank you. So if you remember, in our campaign, I set the emails to go out 1 minute apart for testing purposes. So that is similar to what your clients or your customers will get, but they'll be spaced out a day or a day or two apart and not 1 minute apart. But you see, I got the welcome email, I got the checking email, now I got email number 3, and pretty soon I'll get email number 4 and email number 5. And email number 5, let me show you what I did. So for email number 5, I go back to my automations, and I just want to show you really quickly what I did for email number 5. Email number 5, I set a goal that I want someone to click a link, and if they click that link, then that campaign goal has been set. And that link can be a link to your calendar, it can be a landing page, whatever the case may be. Email link click can be a goal. Somebody filling out a landing page can be a goal, but for this purpose, I just created a link click for our goal. So while that is loading up, if I refresh my temp inbox, you should be able to see now I received email number 4, which is really cool and exciting. So you can see these emails coming in. So I didn't just say that this works. I'm showing you that this works. So, you know, I'm using this temporary email service, and now I see this welcome and thank you for downloading. I'm actually getting this email. So you can see that this is a temporary disposable email address that I'm using just for testing. So if I go back to my inbox, pretty soon I should get that email number 5. So I'm toggling between a couple of tabs. So email number 5 is the one that I want to track. So now I have the email link click as a goal. If I click into this series again, you can see that email number 5, I did not get that yet, but I will get it. So you can see wait at least 1 minute and run at any time. Still waiting for that email number 5. Once I click that link in email number 5, this will be activated as I've taken this action, and you can count this towards whatever goal you set for your campaign. So Oh, look, I got email number 5, and email number 5 is now the email with the offer. So I'm clicking it, and there's the link that I've activated for my goal. So just click here. And I know this is a super simple, rudimentary, like, thing that I've done. Not very impressive. This link actually goes nowhere and by design. But I want to demonstrate, if I go back and I refresh, you should see that the goal for this campaign should have been met. And it may take a little time because, I just performed the action and I just got that email number 5. So when I refresh, and it'll probably take a couple of minutes, you'll see that this goal has been set. But while I wait for it to do that, just look at how I've received all of the emails in the campaign. And I did not have to manually go and send any of these emails. The system did it for me. So pretend that this is a couple of days of emails, or like at least a week or a week and a half of emails. Think about how much time you've saved by nurturing a new subscriber. So this is what marketing automation is all about. It's all about automatically sending emails to people at the right time. So I hope this demonstration helped. Okay, so now you've just seen me go through an entire campaign, build an entire campaign in Keap Pro to set up a landing page and a 5-email welcome series. So if this is something you're interested in doing, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out, and I'd be happy to show you my process in setting up automations, not only for lead magnets, but for webinars, challenges, programs, and so much more. So until next time, take care, and if you found this content valuable, please like and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!